Since my other account probably does not want to hear about my love for Louis, I'm going to be saying it here. So I love this photo of Louis. He's just so cute. Like, oh, I just love him. Look at the little hoodie. Oh my gosh, look at his hair. I love everything about it. I love this man. The green looks so good on him. I just love it. Okay, so I know Louis hates being called small, but he just, oh, it's so cute. I love it. I know. There's no way this man is 5'9". He does not look 5'9". There's no way. He's just so, oh, I love him. Louis inspires me to flip off mean people, but then Harry tells me to treat people with kindness, so it's kind of hard. I don't know if I should sass them or treat them with kindness. And then this picture. His smile, his hair, it just radiates. This photo gives me serotonin. Like, I love it. I love it so much. Oh, then I made this.
Larry's, we won. Oh, earlier, I posted a TikTok about this right here. Right. Focus! Right here. So, I did some digging and researched a little bit. So, then I found this tweet. And here's a better view of the picture. And then a lovely someone made a collage of all of the pictures together. Do what you will with that information, but all I'm saying is that's on Wellington.
As you could see here, we have a nice, lovely snack, or should I say a whole Thanksgiving meal.
When the One Direction reunion actually happens, will the world know how important that is? Jeez, that train is loud. Like, the elite will know, like, this side of TikTok will know. But, like, will everyone else understand? They'll be like, oh, it's just a boy band. But it's so much more.
I did a Louis Styles impression. Louis Styles. Ooh.
That's how you know you fucked up. That's how you know.
Just a normal photo, nothing going on with it. Unless you're a directioner and get ready. What is that? Not just a normal picture. And the fact the picture's got Zayn in it as well. It's so cute.
For all my Larrys, this picture is real. And so is this one. Do what you want with that information. Before antis come at me, here you go.
You went to Amsterdam without me. I saw all your posts. You wanted me to see. Made me feel like I'm alone. You went to Tokyo to drink alone, the place you always wanted us to go. Oh, I'm still alone. You went to so many places, left me alone in the spaces. Why can't you see it? Why can't you see it?
I have loved him since we were 18, 16. Long before we both thought the same thing. To be loved and to be in love.
I'll go first.
Okay.
My favourite song is Little Things.
Okay.
Because I think the lyrics are really, really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the visuals in the lyrics are amazing.
You guys agree, disagree?
Yep.
I think it's a great song. My favourite song personally is a song called I Loved You First.
Okay.
Okay, I just saw a girl post about this. I didn't save it, so I do not remember her but she was talking about this, and it really confused me, and I looked it up, and I still am confused, and I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna explain it, and if anyone has a better explanation, if this is something I should know, please tell me. Please tell me. So apparently this guy, Sonny Tiscareño, sorry for my pronunciation, he did a cover of Medicine. It's okay, I don't really like his voice, it's not Harry, so whatever. But the thing is, This cover came out in 2018 on an EP along with Falling, 2018. And the song Falling is exactly the same as Harry Styles' Falling. If anyone knows what this is, please tell me, because
So we found something quite big out about Eleanour. We've been working on it for a while and we've not really got anywhere. However, there's been a big thing happened in it recently, and now we want to share it with you. It's quite long, there's going to be a lot of parts, but please stay to the end, watch it, because it's big and you're going to want to know. Also, I've never heard anyone talk about this before, so it will be worth watching. Okay, here's part 2. If you haven't watched part 1, go watch it now. It is worth watching. We found out some big stuff about Eleanour. Okay, so here's where it gets weird. If you type in Eleanour called a birthplace. So this whole thing is about Eleanour and her mum, right? It's also about her dad, but I couldn't find any photos of her dad, and you'll find out why. This might get a bit... This box about her comes up, but in it says she was born to Murray Calder and Kim Hickman. Now, Murray Calder works for the House of Commons. However, this is part 3 to the Eleanour Calder parents thing. Go watch the other parts if you haven't already. They are worth it. So I made the typo and put Eleanour Calder.dad and Father Clive comes up. Confusing, I'll try and explain it as best as I can, but please watch every part because it will make sense at the end. Okay, so when you Google Eleanour Calder mum, Deborah Calder comes up. Website says Eleanor's dad is a taxi driver, and people also think that her dad works for Modest. He can't have 3 jobs. When you type in who is Kim Hickman, not much comes up, and it mentions his child being Keith Calder. And obviously Eleanor's an only child, so she doesn't have a brother, which means this isn't her dad. But remember, this exact photo, we've all seen it hundreds of times. It's like the only really photo of her mum we have. When you type in Eleanour Calder dad, Philip Calder comes up. Clive Calder also comes up. This is part 5 to the Eleanour Calder parents case. Go watch the other parts if you haven't already. It is worth it. So now when you type in Eleanour Calder parents, Deborah and Philip come up, apart from the photos of Eleanour, the exact same ones as Deborah Calder. When you type in Eleanour and Deborah Calder, a fake Twitter profile comes up, because it comes up again later. So right now we have 4 people who could be Eleanor's dad and 2 people who could be her mum. But we don't understand how that can make sense. Surely she has one set who's going to be in this later, as well as Keith. As you can see, no photos of her and her dad come up. Part 2's coming. However, still no photos. As you can see, it's a photo of Jay and Dan. Then we have the picture, which comes up when you type in Kim and Deborah. And this picture, when you type with the picture of her and Elle. Then the same picture, a picture that's not even relevant, and then Philip Calder. As you can see, Kim Hickman, the exact same photo of parents. So where have these other 4 people come from? Now here's where it gets even weirder. We started investigating this about a month ago. This is where all my past screenshots are. This is part 6 to the Eleanour Calder parents case. Go watch the other parts if you haven't already, it is worth it. So now when you type in Eleanour Calder dad, 10 different people come up, and there's no in Keith and the other man's name. So I retyped in Eleanour Calder.dad like I did last time, and that thing is now gone, although his name is here. So while we were doing this research, I googled Eleanour Calder's dad, but I made a typo and accidentally put a dot there, and it came up with Father Clive. Part 3's coming from the first time I took them. We have shared this with a few people that we know, but none of them would be in contact with Modest or management as far as we are aware. And we trust the name. If you put in any other celebrity's name, their dad's name comes straight up. So now putting in Eleanour Calder mum name, Deborah Calder comes up again. And so does Philip. Here is the final part to the Eleanour Calder parents case. Go watch the others if you haven't already, I promise you it is worth it. So we don't have many photos of Eleanour and her parents at all. We have this one. Type in who is Eleanour Calder's mum. Nothing comes up, which is quite suspicious because she's a well-known influencer. She's quite famous, she's verified, and she has 3 million followers, them all. But something strange has happened. Part 4's coming. So when you put in her parents, Deborah and Philip are coming up now. But the other names are still popping up. So it looks like they're trying to get us to believe that Philip and Deborah are her parents, which they might. And this one was posted on her Instagram, and this one was posted on her Instagram story for Mother's Day this year. They kind of look like the same woman, but I'm not going to say they're not. Obviously, it's been... Why does no one know who her mum is? And now when you type in who is Eleanour Calder's dad, she's born to Murray Calder and Kim Hickman again. Yet the other man who came up earlier has appeared again. But but why is there so many other possible parents that come up when you type in different things? I think it's really suspicious that things have changed now over the last month, and how 10 years and she's wearing sunglasses in this one. There is 0 pictures of her and her dad online. I get her family might want to keep it private, but it makes it really suspicious. And if there's no photos of him, as has Clive Calder, I just don't understand why they're all coming up. Only one can be her dad. Part 6 is coming. Some names have been hidden more, but when we first googled these, as you can see from the old screenshots, loads of different names were coming up. It doesn't really make sense for someone to have so many rumoured parents. We should at least be able to know his name. We've been working on this case for a long time now and we've got absolutely nowhere. The biggest thing that's happened is that the information has changed, as you can see, but we've all spent hours and hours. Surely she has one set of parents, so where on earth have these other people come from? It really just does not make sense. Last part is coming. Hours and hours on this and found absolutely nothing. No proof to who her parents really could be. The same 2 pictures of her mum come up when you type in all the possible mums' names, and the same pictures of the dads come up with all the different dad names. If anyone does know anything about this, please let us know. We've been going mad over it. Who is her real parents? DM us on Instagram if you know.